I've never seen you in this stream this early, but for one reason, I'm gonna announce it. Don't you worry. I'm gonna announce it. All right. Turk's like, I need to make sure it's happening still. He's like, I need to make sure it's happening still. Guys, I have something really special to announce this week. I have something very special to announce this week. And Renee's here. All right. Show's canceled, guys. We're done. Show's over. This is the blocked. No. Well, welcome, everybody. My name's Chris. Welcome to Suited Up. This is a show we do every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, if somebody gets blocked in here, Grandpa Slush is right. If someone gets blocked from this stream, it's news. No one gets blocked. Someone rolled in here with my name. These are the baby sharks. Appreciate it. I was like, what's going on with that? Hey everyone. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about announcements, all that fun stuff, right? All right. So welcome to Suited Up. This week's tip on the rundown. You know what, sir? When I announce it, let's do it. Actually, that sounds good. We can do a little surprise guest for a moment. A little surprise guest for a moment. We can get a hot take. We can get a hot take, right? All right, everyone. Let's talk about some things going on this week. Of course, this is Suit Up the Show. You can see every Wednesday. Your current show stack is 8 p.m. every Monday. Painting Night with Mia. Monday nights now, new show coming to meet me. Monday nights at 9 p.m. on air with Choff. To give you a little bit of an idea of what's going on with Choff, he's a real-time on-air radio DJ. He gives topics that he's spitting in real time to the airwaves. He invites you, the viewer, to box up, to give your input about whatever his topic is. He's talked about the time I got cheated on, or my favorite place to find this food. Sometimes it's controversial, sometimes it's pretty low key. But the fun part is you have the opportunity to get featured on Real Broadcast Radio. So make sure that you give Choff a check out sometime at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Tuesdays, another new show, 7 p.m., Beyond Magic with Bob. If you have not caught Bob either time that I've had him on this show, you now have the opportunity to see him on his own show. So Beyond Magic with Bob, 7 p.m. every Tuesday. This guy will blow your mind. He is next level illusionist, specializing in card tricks. Make sure you check him out. Also happening on Tuesdays is Get Fit with Allie and Ashley. Allie and Ashley are the workout twins. They knew through Corona that things were happening to our, maybe a little chunk was going on. I've got that issue. I got a little chunk going on. But Allie and Ashley are here to bust it and help you out through it. So make sure that you take a look at them. 10 p.m. every Tuesday, they're going to show you how to get fit at home edition. Wednesday nights, that's what you're at right now, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Suited Up. Thursday nights is Gore Couture with Carmen Sandiego. That's at 8 p.m. She's a special effects makeup artist. All throughout the month of June, when it was Pride Month, she did extravagant and very, very neat. Neat seems like a really weak adjective to work after. Did I say extraordinary? You're extraordinarily neat. Yeah, okay, anyway. So Carmen's show, yeah, it's every Thursday, though, 8 p.m. Make sure you check her out. She's got a lot of cool things going on. Peep her Instagram if you want a little hint at what she's doing every week. Fridays, it's the new show, hosted also by myself. It is called The Rundown. It's every 3 p.m. at Eastern Standard Time. We talk about top badges from the prior week, but we also announce top badges in real time. So you may have caught last week when Bop Boys CEO and Nick Styles, they all got their top badge last week, and they were there in real time as they got their badge. They got to find out in real time that they got their badge. So it's pretty cool. Make sure that you check that out. All right. Let's see. What else do we have? No one is. I see some people saying in the comments to unblock somebody. There's literally no one blocked from this live unless they're like an obscene troll. So they may have to like log out and log back in. It may be a bug. No one has like ever been blocked from this live stream. There's no bouncers, except for me. All right. What else do we have? There's another show happening this Friday, and we're going to have a guest come in for a brief moment to talk about it. But this Friday, one time only special, it's the Hunt for Love with Turk and Renee, with Renee and Turk. It'll be featured in Renee's life. It's going to be short special, about 20 to 40 minutes long. We'll go over more details live, but it's highlighting one of the best aspects that exists from the whole Meet Me Pop Scout universe. And that's the connections and the very real connections and love that can be found and had, right? And so if you come this Friday to check out Turk and Renee at 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, you can go on a special scavenger hunt. You can go on a special scavenger hunt with them as we explore some of the fondest memories and greatest things that Turk remembers from the relationship that they've had so far. We'll have them here in a bit, in just a moment. Tip of the week. Make sure that you're checking your email and your spam for any messages from Meet Me. This week on the rundown, the topic is, when and how often should I be applying for my top badge? How often do you think I hear this question? I am here to tell you this Friday, so make sure you tune in at 3 p.m. If you've ever asked yourself, man, I know I'm ready to be a top badge and I have all the credentials, but how often should I be applying? Every day, every hour, every minute, once a month, once a week? How often should I be? Once a year? How often should I be doing it? I'll be here to give you the actual answer from the Meet Me talent team, from the top badge decision community. I got their feedback, and then I'm here to deliver it to you. So tune in Friday for that answer. My music's gone. Let's just play something. I don't know what we're playing. Drum and bass music. All right. Hope you like drum and bass. Okay. Contests. We have last week's results. It was a male-female contest. 20 winners in all. 20 winners for each sex. 40 winners in all. We're gonna list off 20 of them. We'll start with ladies first. Your top 10 finishers. Peachtree coming in at a cool 1.5 million diamonds. Followed in 9th place with Maya on Fire. What a fun name. We like that. Maya on Fire. That's at 9th place. 8th place is Hovey. 8th place was Hovey. 7th place was Abby, or Abby Scott, as you may know her. 6th place was Spicy K. Your top 5 for this past weekend's contest, Nini Loca, followed by in 4th place was Blah. Your top 3 lady finishers for the contest this past weekend is Karina, coming at 4,307,000 diamonds, as well as Good Listener. She must have been a good listener to take second, but she must have been listening a lot. She came in at 4,813,000 diamonds for second place. And then you had the one and only Holly in the number 1 spot at 4,876,000 diamonds. What is that, like 63,000 diamond difference between first and second? It's insane. I just did that math at the top of my head. Please tell me it was right. Everyone's like, Chris, you got that wrong. Okay, it's interesting because for a long time there was a hot debate of, should male-female contests be split? I'm here to tell you the results from this past contest says the gentlemen are almost in tow with the performance of the ladies this past week. Coming in 10th place was the new top badge himself, Bop Boys CEO. Top 10 started at 1,612,000 diamonds. Followed in 9th place was Bart. 8th place was Poppy Stark. 7th was Soda Mo. I like these names. Y'all get creative with these names. 6th place was George. Your top 5 for this past week. Male was, he changed his name again. His name's now Rare Breed Rizzle. He used to be a different Rizzle, but he's now the rare breed of Rizzle. So make sure you check him out. He's like the dude with infinite emojis. I love this guy. I love him. Your 4th place finisher for this past weekend's contest was Devoice. 3rd place was Riot Darula at 4,127,000 diamonds. Your 2nd place finisher was Jimmy Chimps at 4,593,000, and your 1st place finisher for this past weekend contest, the male end, was Daddy J with a whopping 4,929,000 diamonds. That's the numbers, folks. Congratulations to all those winners. If you're curious for the full breakdown, make sure you check out the top banner. New contest that we're helping people pull through. If you missed the new gifts, new gifts. We have the new hot dog gift at 5 coins. The new ice cream truck gift at 1,000 coins. The Eagle gift came in at 2,000 coins. And the super sweet motorcycle gift at 30,000 coins. It reminds me a lot of the roller coaster where you can ride the gift. That's pretty cool. That's what she said. All right, so here we go. Lastly, where's this gentleman? We're looking for. There we go. Okay, so real quick announcement. Just touching on the special event that's happening this Friday. This is not our first guest of the show. Just a quick plug for this Friday. Turk, how you feeling, brother?
What's up, brother? Nervous as hell.
You're nervous as hell. Why don't you tell everyone in your own words why you and Renee are having a banner this coming up Friday for a special event? What's going on?
I wanted to plan something just to show her how special she is to me. And it started off as something small that was just going to be between me and her. More people that found out about it, and then Jim B found out about it, and then you found out about it, and we had a conversation, and I was like, you know what, let's just do it up. Let's make it something that the whole app can see, so that way you guys can actually see that you can find something on here, and it can be real. And for the people that are in here trolling, you got the wrong one, because that shit don't affect me. I'm gonna let you know that right now. You can keep it moving.
He's in love. He's in love.
I don't give a fuck.
He's in love. What can they expect? What's the content of what's happening on Friday?
It's gonna be a little. Some people say scavenger hunt. I say like a little walkthrough, like a build up. Just like I said, so she knows how special she is to me. That's all.
Awesome. Well, I can't even count the amount of guys who are in trouble now. Even the guys who aren't dating somebody right now, they're gonna hear about. Well, you know what Turk did, though, right? Like, what are you gonna do? so I'm just saying, you put a lot of dudes in the doghouse, and I'm kind of mad at you for it.
I'll just say this: for those that do know what's going on, and Chris is one of them. I look at it like it's small, just something I'm doing for a special someone. Other people may look at it like it's crazy.
I think it's special, and I'm excited to be part of putting together this scavenger hunt adventure, the search for love with Renee and Turk. This is an important note, everyone. This is going to be from Renee's live, live.
It's going to be on Renee's live.
Don't go looking for Turk.
There's going to be a lot of people there.
All right.
I hope everybody tunes in. And Chris, thank you again for having me. And yes, please tune in. It'll be Friday night, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, sir. Cool.
All right. Thank y'all.
Much love. Make sure you favor Renee. She's right there in the purple hearts right there. We're all excited. On that note, we can go and crack into the show. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming to Suited Up to support either all the guests, see the show for the first time or the 100th time, or meet somebody new. If you're wondering why I'm not acknowledging gifts or comments, it's because during these conversations, we sometimes get into very personal or sentimental topics that I think's in bad taste to detract from to thank for a gift. No matter how nice the gift is, it's all of respect to the conversations that are being had. On that note, a longtime streamer, he sometimes dons an outfit that I'm not confident enough to wear, but he pulls off very well. He is the deliverer of truth, and he rolls in a squad. You may know him as Truth Squad. He's requesting the box right now, right? Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the many legends, Truth Squad!
Hey, what's going on?
How's it going, my friend?
I don't like this color. It's too blue in here.
It's too blue. I like it. I like the suit up.
Thank you.
Yes. Can you tell me, are you hearing a fan in the background? Yes. He was here. He was definitely hearing a fan in the background. Oh, also, if we can lay off the hearts. If we can lay off the hearts, please. Especially auto hearts. Believe it has some sort of impact. Unconfirmed, but we've had some anecdotal observational evidence that slowing down on the hearts helps. All right. Hey, Truth. Are we good?
We're
All right.
good. It
We're
wasn't
good.
me.
No.
Been-
No, it's not you. I just want to clarify. Can you hear a fan at all?
Probably my computer.
Okay, I'll turn my fan off. No, it's definitely my fan. I just don't want to look like a honey baked ham,
I
and that's
can't
like
hear a
definitely
fan.
where I'm headed is
I
to look like a
cannot
honey
hear a
baked
fan.
ham. So we'll just turn the fan off. My grandma's gonna message me like, "Honey, you could come do this from our house. We have air conditioning." It's like I could do air conditioning, but I'm very cheap. Very cheap. Trying to be fiscal. We're having Truth Squad come back, everyone. Truth Squad, if you want to go ahead and box back up. You didn't hear a fan? Good. Okay, I'm gonna keep the fan running. We'll just turn it on a low. Wait, Truth is still
Wow.
in the box?
That is so weird.
Can you leave the box and come back? I thought he dropped. I can't. He's not on my screen. Truth, if you can leave the box and come back. He's pulling magic tricks. He's pulling magic tricks. If you can leave and come back, please. He's a magician. He's kind of like Bob, magician Bob. It's
Can you see me?
never a dull moment. There's never a dull moment with all this.
He can't see
Never
me
a
in
dull
the
moment.
box. boxes,
Truth,
bro.
if you would like to leave and come back,
Oh my God. All
that
right,
may
I'll
help.
come back.
Yeah, Jay's right on. If he can leave and come back. Also, stay tuned, everyone, for our other guests tonight. So we're starting out Truth Squad. We're following up things with Ashley Taylor, as well as Brave Star. Cool names. I wonder how Ashley Taylor got her name. Feels very creative. All right, here we go. Truth Squad.
Can
All
you
right.
see me?
I can see you. I can hear you. You're live.
All right.
You're together. All right, Truth Squad. For the people who have not met you before, will you please introduce yourself, where you're from?
I am from Florida, and my name is True Squad on here.
That's
And,
right.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you guys.
Well, you're a man of many antics, and I would love to dive into who you are as a streamer a bit to begin with, because I think that's kind of the meat, really, of why you're here. Again, man, this thing. I wish I knew a guy who could talk about this. It's nothing to do with the internet. It's the box. Yeah, I think it could be gifts. If you guys could just drop the gifts, drop the hearts. As little interference as possible, potentially. This is happening with the box. So sometimes, on rare occasions, these things do happen. Okay. So we got our Florida man here, who's a man of many faces. Can we just dive into how long you've been streaming, when you got onto the streaming platform?
Well, I wound up breaking my shoulder in an accident, in a motorcycle accident. So I really don't have nothing else to do, and I've been streaming for a little over a year.
Wow.
And I like it because I like making people laugh. I like communicating with people and socializing.
Mhm.
So that's what I do.
So you were in a biking accident and you broke your arm. That was 5 months ago, and that's how you started, or had you had any other streaming background besides that, or any type of
No, I haven't.
background besides that?
No other. Wow. Thank you guys. No other streaming background whatsoever.
So you were in a biking accident. Had you had any sort of media experience before that?
Not at all. I've been building computers. I've been building computers for friends and gaming computers and stuff like that. So I am a little IT smart. But streaming, no.
Okay. And what was the appeal then of deciding to spend your time that way versus playing video games or really doing anything else? I mean, to sink your time in a live stream is really a different type of experience.
I got really tired of the games, and I like to talk and make people laugh. So, I mean, I tried streaming. I had a friend that actually streamed. He showed me it, and I got addicted to it. So I just picked up on it, and I've been trying to advance myself,
Yeah.
and do better and better by the day.
Did you start out with the name Truth Squad? How did that unfold?
I started out with the name Truth. When I started streaming a while ago, I ran into a guy I used to know, and that's all he said was, "I tell the truth." So he said, "Why don't you call yourself Truth?" And that's where that went.
Yeah. Let's talk about the evolution of your streams. Because it contrary to right now you're a bit more reserved and, I would say less outspoken than sometimes you are normally. So what is the evolution of you as a streamer? How did you start out compared to where you are now?
Well, to be honest, when I started out, I didn't know anything, and I was just wilding out on here. But you learn as you go, and I learn every day on here, and I don't know what to say except I've been learning day by day on here, and you kind of find out what's bad and what's good, and you just live by that, by your lessons learned.
Did you find it to be difficult at first? Do you consider yourself to be more extroverted, maybe introverted?
Well, I felt a little more free at first because I didn't know there was rules.
Sure.
But as you find the rules out, which makes plenty of sense, you learn and become a better streamer.
Yes.
If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely. What was one of the breakout moments for you where you feel like you started to craft your brand? And I don't want to steal the thunder away of talking about what your brand is. So can you let everyone know a bit of what your brand is and kind of how you found it?
How I found my brand, as in
your brand, the style of
my
streamer.
character.
Yeah, your character, the style of streamer that you are. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I like to make people laugh, like I said, and I like to entertain people, and I've always been a jokester all my life, so
yeah,
it's natural. I could say that it's natural.
It's natural. And so, what are some of the antics that I'm referring to? Can you talk to us about some of these characters and bits that you do?
Well, sometimes I dress up different ways and make people laugh. I'd say sometimes I dress up as an airplane pilot and I pretend I'm in a jet and I go in battles and people really think I'm flying a jet. That's pretty funny. Sometimes I dress up as the ugliest woman on Meet Me and I get blocked in battles instantly.
That's one of my favorites.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. But then, you know what? I see these people, they wind up coming in my live weeks later and they're like, "Oh my God, I really thought you looked like that."
Yeah.
And they laugh and the joke's been going for weeks until they see me again,
Yeah.
So, and they think it's great. I mean,
I like it. What type of community reaction have you had from all this, or do you feel like you've started to develop a community around the streams, Eric?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. I've gotten so many friends on this app that have so big hearts that I've never seen before. Like, people do things for you that I've never thought that anybody would do, even in my own family. So there's been some real kind-hearted people in this app, and
awesome.
I love it. And the more I'm on this app, the more I see, which makes me more addicted.
Yeah. Can you talk about any of the experiences that you've had specifically? Maybe one that really resonated with you or had an impact
Well,
from the
I can say
Meet Me family?
I met Trucker Bear, and he's one of the most awesome people on this app that I've ever seen or
Yeah.
communicated with.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, this is from Trucker Bear right here.
What
He's
is?
my Meet Me manager. He made my background.
Yeah. He made the background that's back there.
Oh yeah, he's
Very,
awesome.
very cool. Can you describe a little bit of my voice really decided to go my voice just decided to run away. Can you describe what it's like to go from having a virtual relationship, whether it's friends, whatnot, to go from having a virtual relationship to actually meeting someone and taking that to an in-person, what it feels like to meet someone?
It was. I could say it's been amazing. I've actually met a couple people off of here that turned out to be really awesome, and it's almost like this was meant to happen. You know what I mean? I've never had friends in my life like this in my whole entire life,
Yeah.
and I mean, I could say it took me 44 years to meet a friend like Trucker Bear. 44
Wow.
years.
Wow.
I've never had a family member or a friend
Wow.
as important. I mean, I can't say as important, but that would give his heart for you. You understand? Like, and that's awesome. That means a lot. I've never thought that I would meet somebody online that would have a heart like that, and that's awesome. That's amazing. And it isn't only him; it's everybody else that got me where I am.
Yeah. So let's talk about that, where you are now and where you'd like to be. So you're currently in contention and making a run for your top badge, right?
Yes.
So what does a top badge mean to you, and why is it significant?
Well, it means a lot to me. All the dedication I put in and everything. I would like to be noticed. I would like to be like featured. I mean, it means a lot to me. It's like it's kind of like an acknowledgement for doing what I do
Sure.
and spending my time. It really means a lot to me. I could say that.
Do you think that it would somehow impact or change the way you stream? Would it improve it, give you more options? I mean, what would have the consequence?
Absolutely. I would just keep upgrading and upgrading and upgrading. And then eventually I'll be a pro like you.
I don't know about that. I would say you're already past. I wouldn't say like me. You're definitely doing your thing. I think that, just to highlight and applaud you a bit, it takes a certain type of individual to get past the hump of 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year of dedication to something and having that goal and aspiration and say, well, why not me? Or what do I need to change or do? What has kept you motivated, and how have you persevered through those times of wanting that top badge and not receiving it? How have you continued to stream and put forth so much effort?
Because every day I meet new people and tons of new people, and it's interesting to me to meet new friends on the app and make more people laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes my day when I make others smile. If you get that.
Definitely. Well, let's talk a little off the app as we move to the last part of the conversation. What's your life like outside of the app? What keeps you busy? What do you spend your time doing?
Gardening. I love gardening. I own a fruit tree orchard, and I have a crap load of fruit trees, almost every kind you could think of. And
you grow fruit?
Yes,
I never would expect. What kind of fruit do you grow?
Every kind.
It's like a commercial level of growing fruit where you.
I wouldn't say commercial level, but in about 5 years it will be.
Really?
I've got 2.5 acres, and I've probably got 150 trees so far that I've been investing in.
Wow! What kind of trees?
I've got banana trees, papayas, pomegranates, oranges, grapefruits,
Yeah.
grapes, passion fruit, mangoes, avocados, jackfruit,
I,
sugar apples. I could keep going. I mean, I'd say I have at least 40 different types of fruit trees.
those have got to be some high yield crops. I mean, I imagine like doing a jackfruit. For those of you who don't know, a jackfruit supposedly tastes
Yeah, I
like,
got something for you, Chris.
dude, you got some banana. Those are fresh grown for the yard.
Yeah, we just picked these.
Really? That's so
Absolutely.
cool. Awesome. Well, I look forward to it. Sometimes we got to go live from the orchard. I got to see. I got to see the truth
Every day. I do that every day.
every day. I got
Every
to.
day I go on my garden walk and my people come with me.
All right. Wait. What time do we have to tune in to see the garden?
and I got a surprise in my garden walk. I got a very mean rooster that attacks me every time.
You got a
They
rooster.
love that part. They love that part.
Live streamer, biker, and unexpected fruit farmer. This is is the truth. That is the truth of what the squad is. Truth Squad, is there anything else that you'd like to plug, shout out, call out as we kind of wind down here? And I hear someone whispering. Is there some?
It's wifey over here. I don't even know what she's saying.
I
But
feel like that's important to mention, and kind of a little wet, right? Is as a streamer, you stream very consistently, and you have a significant other. Do you feel that it's how does that affect the dynamic of your relationship? I think many people can have that question.
I would say we've been together for 20 years, and a couple hours a day apart isn't going to hurt.
Is that mutual? Is that mutual? 20 years together.
Absolutely. She's laughing over here, so it must be.
I don't know. I know some older couples. One person will go off playing golf for a couple of days, and it's not so bad.
Well, this
if
is
they don't
my
see him
golf.
for a couple of days. But I wouldn't guess that from you. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Now,
This is my golf.
this is your golf. Now, does she stream? All right. This is the last part of our conversation. Truth, go ahead and jump back in. We were. One sec. We'll go ahead and start to wrap up the conversation. No, you're okay. You're okay. There's no really confirmed proof as to what's happening with it. It's just a little bit finicky. It's a little bit finicky. But we're in the last moments, so stay tuned, everyone. We're going to wrap up our conversation with Truth Squad, and we're going to talk next with Ashley Taylor. Ashley, if you want to get ready and request that box. All right. So as you were saying, so you've been together for a while now. Does she stream as well?
No, she don't.
Okay.
She works during the day, and I stream during the day, and watch kids at the same time.
Okay.
So when she gets off of work, I'm usually in here in my office, and this is when the fun comes down.
Okay.
So,
Did
I
you
have
say
my
when the fun
party
comes
today.
down?
What's that?
Did you say when the fun comes down, as in she
Oh,
into
yeah.
her fun?
No, this is like this is the fun room.
Oh,
This is where I could scream and yell and get wild and pull my wigs out and my Bubba teeth and
love
all
it.
kinds of stuff over here.
Love it. All right, cool. Well, Truth, is there anything else that you'd like to shout out, talk about before we wrap up today?
I would like to say thank you for my supporters that are here, and thank you for the ones that aren't there. And thanks to everybody that made me who I am today. And whoever I don't know, I would like to get to know you. So we could have quite a few laughs together.
Love it.
Believe that.
Love it. Well, thank you so much, everyone. If you've not favorited Truth Squad, you heard it here. He goes live during the day from the orchard, from the fun room. It has a totally different meaning than what you may assume. So his fun room, go and favorite him. Right there, everyone. Truth Squad, thank you so much for coming on tonight. Again, always a pleasure talking with you.
You too, Chris, and I appreciate everything that you've done. I appreciate everything that everybody on this app has done for me, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again.
Yes, that's definitely on my list. I appreciate it,
Thank
man.
you. You
Thank
have a nice one, Chris. And
Much
thank
love.
you, everybody.
Thank you. That's Truth Squad, everyone. I'm not even bothered with the music because Ashley's already ready. Again, thank you so much for the gifts, everyone. Thank you for the comments. And thank you to Truth Squad, to Ashley, and Brave Star for showing up today. Our next guest, model by day, entrepreneur, and all-around great person. Ladies and gentlemen, our second guest tonight, the one and only Miss Ashley Taylor. How you doing, Ashley?
What's up, Chris?
It's good to see you again.
Good to see you, finally.
Finally, yeah.
Truth was cool. He was awesome.
He's a great guy. I love
Yeah,
him.
it was cool.
Yeah. So Ashley, you and I have met in passing quite a few times.
I know.
This conversation's a long time in the making.
Seriously. Yeah, you're like one of the first people I met on this app. I got lucky.
I don't know about that. Depends on who you talk to.
He's the king of Meet Me. That's what we call him in my stream.
I don't think that's true either. But I appreciate it. All right. You have a background in social media. Obviously, you've done Meet Me, but let's talk about the journey to how you've become. I'll use the word influencer. Don't flinch. All right. To being the influencer that you are today. So, where did you start out in your social media limelight journey?
Yeah, so actually when I was in high school, I think I was like 17, I like did acting mainly, so I went back and forth from like Las Vegas to LA, and I did a music video with Logan Paul and Bella Thorne.
Okay.
Oh god, it gets worse though. And my mom was on set because I was a minor, so it gets weird. So I took a picture with Logan Paul, and he took his shirt off in the picture. And then I posted it on Instagram, and all his little kid fan pages started reposting it, and like my whole Instagram went like viral for like a week. It was crazy. Yeah, it was really weird.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that was part of
what led up to you doing a music video? Because you don't decide one morning, hey, I want to do a music video. You had to have some sort of interest in a form of media. You said acting in high school?
Yeah, definitely acting was like the main thing. Like, I moved out to LA for a pilot series, so that's what I did. It's like the first episode of a series before it takes off. So yeah, so like I was always into acting and stuff.
Let's add more context, because again, I don't feel like I could wake up tomorrow and go, hey, I'm gonna go do a pilot, right? So
Yeah.
you have to have some sort of plug-in experience, something.
Yeah.
Take us before high school even. Where is this all coming from?
Yeah, well, I did like modeling and stuff, and I had like an agency and stuff, and then it led to like acting and getting like an acting agent, and then like once you like do a couple like speaking roles and stuff, you get SAG eligible. So I stayed at that like SAG eligible. You probably know what that is, right? Because you're in entertainment.
Screen Actors Guild Award?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
You're I mean, I've never been up for like in the SAG. What are you talking about? It's like-
Anchor stuff?
okay, so talk to everyone about what SAG is then. So I obviously listed the acronym, but for the people who don't know what that acronym is, will you please tell them?
Yeah, so it's like Screen Actors Guild. So once you have like a speaking role or something, you have to have 3 lines, and then you can become SAG eligible. And then after that, like you become Screen Actors Guild. So basically like protects you as an actor for getting paid and stuff, like the standard rates and stuff. So like everyone you see on TV is SAG, pretty much. That has a speaking role.
Very cool.
Yeah. Even reality, which I thought was weird.
Yeah. That's a whole other topic, but it's interesting to see what happens with reality TV now and how people use it as a catapult, you know?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like that Too Hot to Handle show. Have you seen that one?
I haven't.
Oh, you have? I don't know if you should watch it, but that show, like within their first season, they each got like 5 million or something just from that show alone.
I need to learn how to be too hot to handle, I guess, because that sounds like a plan I'm good with. Yeah. All right, you do this photo with Logan Paul and unintentionally start having a bunch of, I should not take this line of joke. All right, a bunch of children like this photo, and they don't know why yet, but they like Logan Paul. And how old were you at this time? How many years ago was it?
17?
You were like 17, so
Yeah.
was this like four years ago-ish, something like
Yeah.
that? Okay. Okay, and that's like around the time Vine had just like came off.
Yeah, so he was like in his prime.
He was in his prime.
Yeah.
And you catapulted based off of that. You got a ton of Instagram followers. What did you do with it? You now have this new fan base. What now?
Yeah, so I got like half from there, and I already had a little bit of a following from like clothing brands. Like they would send me their stuff, and then I would post them, and then they'd repost me, like Revolve and stuff, and like every little thing. I don't like just like clothing brands and stuff.
Just.
No, I mean, and like makeup, just the typical like posting thing. I don't know. Yeah. Oh my God.
What's typical for you may be extraordinary for someone else, right? Which is pretty cool.
Yes.
And so that's why I love these conversations, because it's a way to kind of dissect the perception and feeling of like some of the things that you've done, which are pretty cool. I mean, you've done some really, really cool things.
Yeah, definitely. I'm super thankful for like a lot of opportunities. But the number one thing you have to remember, it's not like real life. You know, like the people like that, like the followers, like you would never think like that in real life, like to translate that. I don't know how to explain it, but
Let's try, because that's an interesting take. For reference, you have over 200,000 Instagram followers.
yeah.
Yeah, a little smile, right? It's something to be proud of.
It sounds
I would be happy with, you know, I'm pretty happy. I feel like, whoa, what do I do with what I have, right? So you're doing very well for yourself.
Thank you.
What does this translate into as like a career or aspiration? What are you hoping or looking to do?
Yeah, so definitely like campaigns and stuff are the best way in terms of influencing and stuff. I do other stuff outside of it, but like that's like one of my incomes, you know? So definitely like probably just working with like Revolve and stuff is a really good brand because they always do like campaigns. So having like one reliable brand is super important.
Definitely. And Revolve's a clothing brand?
Yeah, they're like
Very nice, very nice. You said that you're doing modeling, you're doing this, you're building from it. Let's talk like 5 years from now. You're doing the modeling, but do you want to grow into something, or would you like to stay as Instagram being like the primary source, or would you like to do acting again? Where do you want to go?
Yeah, I don't really model. I just did when I was like in high school, but yeah, acting's the main thing. And then I also do like marketing and stuff. Not influencing, but like marketing for brands.
Yeah.
So that's like another thing.
When you say you do marketing for brands, what does that encompass?
Like I help like other like influencers. Like I have like a roster of people, so like I help connect them with brands and stuff. Like an agency kind of.
Sure. Yeah. You're like a representative.
Yeah, there you go.
That makes sense to me. Do you have anything that you consider to be like a passion or a talent that you do?
Acting?
Okay, yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's like throw out a dream rule. I mean, there's lots of forms of acting. Would you like to do dramas or comedies, romantic? Would you like to be on The Bachelorette, like reality TV, movies? I mean, spitball. What are some real hopes?
Yep. Comedy is like my number one thing, but I would love to do reality. The only thing though, I heard once you're like in a reality show, after that, like they don't take you serious in like the acting world. Like it's a lot harder to get roles and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Did you ever know that? I don't know.
It could be an integrity thing. I mean, it depends. I mean, what you do for the immediate gratification to maybe to be famous on a show for, I don't know, a season, compared to the reputation that you'll carry after it could be an effect. So I definitely can see that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Where are you currently based? Are you in Vegas, LA?
Yeah, I was in LA for a year and I just moved back home to Florida like a month ago. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm back on the
What was the decision, and are you happy with it too?
Yeah, so because of coronavirus, like all the productions closed down in LA, and LA is so expensive. There's like really no reason to live there unless like you're working there. It's so expensive there. It's crazy. But yeah, and all my family's in Florida, so, and I'm going to school out here. I do like online college.
Nice.
Yeah.
What type of schooling are you doing?
I'm not sure yet. I did marketing, but I'm probably gonna change my major like 100 times.
That's all right. Get the gen eds out of the way. You'll cruise. You'll cruise.
Yeah. There we go.
All right. I mean, you said gen ed. Or I'm sorry. You said marketing. So, is that kind of like a backup plan, or is that where your passion is? Is you would like to?
Kind of just to have, because I want to get a degree. I feel like that's a good thing to have. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's multiple routes to success and ways to take it. So I
Exactly.
think as long as the mindset is, what is my next step after my next step, you're kind of covering your bases, which is good, is what you're doing.
Yeah.
Speaking of next steps, you're here. You're here right now on Meet Me, right?
Oh yeah.
How did you find out about this platform?
Word of mouth. Everyone started talking about it because I was on like the other apps. Like we were talking about it a little bit, the other apps and how Meet Me is so much more active. As soon as I downloaded it, I was like, it's so different than the other ones. Way more people, way more active. The chat's like way better. But yeah.
Yeah. In terms of like community or just overall experience, how would you describe it? What do you like, dislike? Just help us get inside your mind a little bit.
Yeah. So, okay, the other thing like with the other apps is like they offer like a base pay kind of thing. So on here it's strictly gifts, which is so much different. Like, but the only like good positive difference is like that there's way more people. Like on the other apps it's a lot more slower. So on here, I don't know, it's just completely different in terms of like the pay structure. But the people are way more open and stuff. Oh, what's up, Hoops? But yeah. Were you on other apps before this?
No.
You were?
Mhm.
What? You just started on, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's
this is it.
Oh, you know.
This is it.
But yeah.
Okay. Let me really get to the point of why I'm asking this question. Is you have experience with a lot of platforms. You have a lot of sticks in the fire as far as what your aspirations and things that you're going towards are.
Yeah.
Why do you see this as worthwhile for your time? What value do you get when you stream on this platform?
Yeah, definitely. As soon as I downloaded it, it was so easy to make friends. And like, since my very first stream, like, I stuck with the same people. I took like a 2-month break. I started for like 2 weeks and then I took a 2-month break. And then I just got back on 2 nights ago. So I was so happy to see you. And like you, for example, like as soon as I started, we met and I was like we stuck friends. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's like,
I mean, there's I'll ditto what you're saying. The connections that you make on here, they're legitimate. There's deep connection. I mean, look, the thing I shouted at the beginning of the show. I mean, there's two people who are so deep in Hard Eyes that they're having a featured Search for Love show. You know, I mean, they're together, right?
get the fuck.
It's cute.
That's crazy. Wait, what is that? What's it called?
What is
Search
what?
for Love? Or what?
Yeah, they're having a one-time show special. It's going to be The Hunt for Love. The Hunt for Love. Yeah. The Hunt for Love with the band. This Friday at 8.
Wow.
All right. Back to you though. What's next for you? So you're doing school. You're here streaming. Do you plan to continue streaming? No right or wrong answer here. Are you focusing on school? Are you looking to do modeling, acting? Where are you headed?
Yeah, I kind of just like to have like a bunch of things going at once, which could be a good thing and a bad thing, but I don't like to just stick with one thing, you know? It's good to have like a bunch of things going on at once, but I definitely love streaming. Streaming is like one of my favorite things to do.
Nice. When you're not working, when you're not staying busy with all of the grind, what do you like to do? How do you relax? What's your downtime?
The beach, 100%.
The beach.
Yeah. In LA, the beach is so not as like, you can't even go in the water in California. So now that I'm back in Florida, it's like so warm. It's just so cold over there. So yeah.
Is it
Mhm.
I would have never guessed that California beaches were
Really?
cold. Yeah, I mean, because they have like Muscle Beach and all that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
known for the super tan people and the beautiful people on the beach, right?
Yeah. Yeah. See, they're so cold. You've never been to California?
I've been to California, but I'm very body conscious and wouldn't be caught dead at a beach.
Oh,
So-
Really? So you gotta feel the water. You have to live a little.
it got too real for 2 seconds.
Oh, why? Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, some last questions that I have for you. Being in Florida, then, do you plan to attend Playlist, or have you ever been to Playlist Live?
I haven't. I've heard about it though a little bit. Mm-mm.
Wow.
What is that? It's like someone was telling me a little bit about it. It's like an outdoor event. Kind of.
No. So Playlist Live is it's one of the biggest social media creator events of the year, if not the biggest. It has over 10,000 people in attendance. I mean, people from Meet Me, YouTube, TikTok,
Dang.
really anything, right? Multiple vendors, a lot of panels with massive creators. It's if you're a social media influencer, it's like a must go to event.
Really? Wow. I've heard of it. I just never knew what it was. I bet it's gonna be all TikTokers now there though. That's like the number one thing right now, isn't it? No shade though.
Well, we had a great conversation.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for having me, Chris. You're
No.
awesome.
Anything else before you go that you'd like to shout out, talk about, go over?
No, just shout out Chris. You're freaking awesome. Thank you for being a real one. You always go on everyone's stream. You're so like sweet to everyone that comes by.
I appreciate you saying that. When do you go live? If people would like to catch you, when do you go live?
Ooh. It's always different. I think like late night, like probably like 12 a.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, Eastern Standard Time.
Excellent.
That's always different.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, favorite Ashley. You can catch her sometimes, maybe at 12.
I know,
Give
I
her
need
the favorite. All right, thank you so much, Ashley. This has been great.
See you later.
Much love. Bye, Ashley.
Oh, bye.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Ashley. Thank you so much to her and to Truth Squad. I'll help you out.
Oh, I know. I don't know.
I got you. Thank you to Truth Squad. Thank you to Ashley so much. Make sure that you've favorited them both. Both world-class streamers and fantastic people. We've got one more guest tonight, though. He's the Brave Star. He's Brave Star. I mean, the name alone sounds like a superhero. So you gotta book him. You gotta book him for the show, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, our third guest, but definitely not the least, one of the sauciest profile photos, if I may add. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and the only,
Hi, what's up, my gang?
Mr. Brave Star. How are you doing?
What's up, my gang shit? I'm good.
It's nice to see. I like this. It's a little
Thank
dapper. But you dress it down with the hat and little gold. Okay, you got the gold. I see it. Okay, I like it. So, Brave Star, will you please introduce yourself? Say where you're from.
I'm from India. I'm from South India.
You're from India.
I'm from South India.
Excellent.
We don't
We got a little
Hindi.
static. There's just like a little bit of static. Okay, we're good. The static's cleared up. All right. And how long have you been streaming for?
I streaming like 5 months.
You've been streaming 5 months. Wow.
I just streaming like, yeah.
How'd you get started? How'd you learn about the platform?
Because if I am like depression, my mom get handicap. I
Okay.
got depression. I started talking. I watch videos, and I started talking to new people. That's why I started this app.
Yeah.
Then I started watching, listening to some people. I
Mm.
got started.
I like it. Before we go too much into, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And I don't know when I started. I don't know English. I don't know little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That's all right because we're gonna make the most of it because you have an important story to
Yeah.
share, and there's some things that I think you can shed light on that not any other guest I've had can, particularly being someone from India who has had success and some of the stigma that people cast in random battles. But that's a topic I'd like to move towards the end of the conversation because I think there's a lot of depth in meaning in that.
Yeah.
So in your own words, because I know that you said your English is a bit limited, can you tell us what do you do in your day to day? What do you like?
I like streaming. I like battling people. I like to talk with new people.
Nice.
All interesting, good people.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm happy that you feel like you found that here. You said that your mother had gotten hurt.
Yeah, they got handicap. They got what you say, stroke. They got stroke. Then we are suffering depression. All friends said, "Hey, why you like some coma type?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I started this one. I started YouTube and I saw this one.
Yeah.
All this we can battle. We can meet new people to other country
Yeah.
like battles. I saw this one. Then I started this one.
Absolutely. Do Can you talk a little bit about what you were feeling when you were depressed? Were you just looking for something to take your mind off of it, and that's why you turned to social media, or you turned to YouTube, or you turned to streaming?
I never be any social media. I never be Facebook. I never be Instagram. I just use, in
Yeah.
India, I don't use any type of social media. I just watch the YouTube videos like a music. I play YouTube videos and I keep it like this and listen like a music. I watch all people conversation to improve
Wow.
general knowledge.
Is
And
that how you?
I
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, it's that by scrolling that one we find the this one app like talking battling, you know,
Yeah.
like this. I got this app and I installed it. I am scared when I started this app. I'm battling. They are talking any shit. I'm scared. What? Why they are talking? Why they are talking? Oh my god! I don't understand. Even don't understand what they are talking. They are talking very fast. You
Yeah.
understand my accent?
I do
You
understand. I
understand?
do understand what you're
Yeah.
saying, and I think there's something really important to take away from this conversation. When you started streaming, you knew very little English.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very.
Did you learn any English from YouTube, or do you feel like you learned most of your English from streaming?
This app makes me English. This my gives lot like education, some culture, best friends, brothers. Like do you know Jay, right?
I understand. I understand what you're
Yeah.
saying. Here's
This
here's
app gives
why.
so much.
Here's why I wanted to bring that up and talk about it, is because
Yeah.
what is your what was initially at the start when you first started streaming, what was it like for you when you met other people or you battled people? How did they treat you, or how were your interactions?
They think all Indian, if you I think last time we battled, last week we battled. When I was dark screen, I told you, Chris, I know you. I don't wanna. I turned my camera. You saw my lightings. You remember last week?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I did.
that operation. If you battle, if anybody can battle from India, they converted. They talk shit because they don't know English. Any, like I don't say any of countries. Like all, some people, not all. Some people do like this. They don't talk to the Indians. Hey, this Indian, hey, escape this. They talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And we can use why, because they ask for show this because they are doing their what you say. If I ask to show, you are doing that show. You never good don't to and show anything. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
If
What I, what
some
I'm
people,
what I'm getting at here is that you've had a very positive reception,
yeah,
despite many times people have, and I feel like some of the words I'm about to say I may need to rephrase, but there's a negative preconception. So people they assume not nice things because
yeah.
they're battling someone from India. Um, how do you feel that you overcame this? How did you go through the experience and turn it into something that's positive for yourself?
Because I find, because I battle so many people, like some people gives me respect. You know what I'm saying? They're trying
Hmm.
to teach me. They find me as a good people. So when I started, so many people, like 10 people, I think from 1 month, like 10 people said, you are the good Indian, I like you. Because everybody are going to escape. everybody is going to escape and talking shit. I don't know English. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they are saying. After second month, I got Jay, Harley. They find me. Nowadays, James, Malik,
You made friends.
all Green Eyes, Illuminati. They are came. Yuri. That guy. When I started before one, like I'm new, he's my favorite. He said, "Brave Star, you are the good guy. I appreciate you, bro." He favorited me when I don't know English. He knows that.
Well, I think it's important too, though, to say that you're not like the only quote unquote good guy. I'm trying to help break the stigma and negative preconception that because you're talking to someone from a country that doesn't speak your language, you don't need to assume something negative. And I think you're a prime example of look how many friends that you've made. Look how many people love you and respect you.
Brown eyed, yeah.
And that's where I'm going with the conversation. That's where I'm going with the conversation is look at how many friends and acquaintances and people that you've made.
Yeah, I got too many good people.
Mm-hmm. And I hope that other people give others the same respect that they give you. And I think that you serve as a prime example to help change people's mind, to help change people's perception, right? And that's what I think is valuable. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I want to change. I can't change everybody, but I change some people, like 10% maybe. You know what I'm saying?
That's an important thing, though. You don't need to change everyone. If you change the mind of just one person, that one person may affect another person. And that's the importance of the things that we do and that we say when there's many people watching, because it affects more than just that one person. That ripples and goes beyond to many other people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Brave Star, are you trying to stick with streaming? Would you like to go for a top badge, or what are your hopes with streaming?
Yeah, I'm going for top badge.
Going for the top badge. Excellent.
Yeah, after my favorites, I'm applying for top badge. I'm going for top badge because Jay is his dream for me for top badge.
you have people who want you to earn it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So many people said, Brave Star, you wanna go top batch. You need to be third Indian top batch. I'm going to third Indian top batch.
I like it.
I
like it. Is there anything that you'd like to shout out or talk about while I've got you here that's important to you?
Yeah. I just battle people.
Mm-hmm.
I started the gang shit. You know?
I don't know who's teaching you that English, man, but
Some guy, it is that.
I love it.
And Jay started that. Bro, that is a good one. And James Andrew, he said, bro, that is the line for you. I fuck with you, have 100.
I love it, man. I love it.
That is when I battle to Harley. I said it, gang shit. Whenever I battle, I showed everybody.
You flashed that at Holly?
Yeah, I battled 3
times. That at Holly?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
She said, Brave Star, do you know what is the meaning in America? I said, yeah, some people said gang, some people said blood, but this is my trademark. This is Brave Star trademark.
Let's be careful throwing signs online. We never know how someone might interpret it. Yeah.
Yeah, so some people.
We gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta be careful throwing signs.
I dress like gangsta, you know. You see this?
This conversation's taking the turn. This is not the inspirational direction that I was hoping for. I was like, you serve as a beacon to inspire other people to not make negative preconceptions. And you're like, yeah, but I do this, Chris. And I'm like, all right, well, I was leaving that part out. But all right, Brave Star. When do you go live? If people want to watch you and be part of the whole thing that you've got going, when do you go live?
Sometimes I always go live, you know,
You're always live.
because of from last 2 months, I'm starting last 2 months live because of COVID lockdown. You know what I'm saying? We can't
COVID
go
got you locked down.
outside. Yeah, we can't go to work because
Sure.
of quarantine. What you say, quarantine, right?
Yes,
Because of
sir.
quarantine, I'm doing always battling. James with James
I know
admin.
your battles get you into some trouble, and that's something I was leaving out. I was really pulling a silver lining. You are known for doing some roasts and some language that hasn't been seen on Suited Up, but that's something that's for somebody else to talk about. But I do want to say I appreciate you coming on the show today, Brave Star.
Yeah, I said last time I battled track, the Jimby was there. I told you, right? The Jimby was there. I said, I fuck
Jim
with you.
B. Jim B was.
Yeah, Jimby was
Oh,
there. I said, Jimby, I
It's
fuck
good to
with
see you were on
heavy.
the show. It's like, Chris, what was Brave Star doing on your show on Wednesday? Oh yeah.
And he also there. And he truck said, hey, you fuck with him heavy. And he was in lockdown. He was in office. You don't fuck with him heavy.
All
You
right.
know what I'm
Well,
saying?
all right. Well, we're gonna wrap up the conversation. So I appreciate you coming on today, Brave Star. And thank you
Yeah.
very much for sharing parts of your story. And I do applaud you especially with learning English from using this app.
Yeah, I want to say thanks you for this app. I want to thanks for my friends, my homies, all who came for me, all who I forgot to take the name. All I want to say thanks.
Yes, sir.
They are always with me. Yeah.
You make me laugh. You're funny, man.
Yeah, Chris, when I was new, I don't know. Everybody says, you are funny, man, you're funny. I don't know what is the meaning of funny. You know that?
That's
I
the
don't know what is the
incredible
meaning
thing,
of
right?
funny.
Is that you had to learn what even the word funny meant, right? Like you learned that from this.
Yeah, the word funny I learned from this. And James said hilarious. I learned from this.
Yeah. All right.
And Jay is from when I started growing till now, he was there to me. James Harley, good girl gone bad. I am here because of him. You know what I'm saying? He
I like
said
it.
to you, right? He
I
requested
like
to
it.
you, right? Hey,
Yes.
you are a good people, Chris. You accepted Indian. I am the first Indian who came in your show. Is it right?
I'd have to get back to you on that. Maybe. Possibly, yeah. Sadly. If yeah, then sadly, yeah. But maybe,
Yeah.
maybe. I'm not sure. I will say you were definitely one of the first, if not the first. Absolutely. Yeah. I have not. Yeah.
Because
But I appreciate you coming on the show, man. I look forward to lurking in your streams as to not get myself in trouble sometimes. And I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. Everyone, make sure that you get Brave Star favorite. He's apparently Dr. Brave Star now.
Gang,
Give him a
gang.
favorite, everybody.
I fuck with you heavy.
Oh Lord! What am I
I'm
teaching
fucking
you? Don't. Who am I holding responsible? Who taught him that? Don't. No.
100.
All right. No, that was nice of you to say, but also that's not fair. All right. Thank you very much, Brave Star. I love it, man.
Right.
Have a good
Right,
night.
right.
Bye. Oh man. You guys are bad. All right. Thanks for everybody coming to the show tonight. Big shout out to Truth Squad. Big shout out to Ashley Taylor. Big shout out to Brave Star. All right. My name is Chris Casper. Please tune in this Friday for three things that are there's three big things happening this Friday. The first one's at 3. That's the rundown. The rundown. You've got top badge announcements, contest updates, all around app news. At 4 p.m. is the version for Tagged. If you're on Tagged, I also run the one on Tagged. At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Turk and Renee have the scavenger hunt for love. The hunt for love with Turk and Renee, okay? Thank you for the favor, by the way. Thank you so much to all the gifters. To Domo, to Thrivin, to our boy Content. Shout outs to everyone who gifted. So thank you everyone who gifted. I know we're talking these conversations. Also on Friday we've got Turk Renee. We've got the rundown. I've also got a very special set with my boy Choff. We're doing live stream back-to-back DJ green screen epic club quarantine, all right? We're pulling out all the stops this Friday at 9. Choff and I are going to be in person together live, back-to-back DJing, full effects, no all gas, no breaks. Please come check us out this Friday. Choff made an awesome promo post for it. You guys have got to see it. Wear that jacket again. This jacket's gonna be too hot. I might wear my Mimi jacket though. I might wear the Mimi jacket. I don't know. All right. Much love to everybody. My name is Chris Casper. I'll see you guys later. I'm probably gonna spend a little bit of time on Tag because I've been absent over there, and I need to make sure they don't forget about me and like who's this guy talking about the top badges on Friday. All right. Much love to all of you. I'll see you guys soon. Chris, my name. Bye.